Good morning, Lou. How's it going? So, the Mudlark Zone is completely underwater, as you can see. I'm not too bad, thanks. Good morning, Dorothy. Hope you're well. I'm just going to move down a bit, folks, because it's starting to rain again. So I need the cover of a bridge. That is the Mudlark Zone. Completely underwater. The islands have all sunk. I will be releasing a video on all the flood damage. But let me get down to that bridge so it's nice and dry. As you can see, all the islands totally underwater. We've had a 12 feet increase of water over here. It's incredibly high water, very fast and dangerous. So I'm going to stay up here on this path, and if the water does actually start to rise quicker, just under that next bridge is the main road where I can get away from the river and back into city centre, where it'd be a lot safer. Now, just over here, you've got a wall that started to collapse over there and over here. And it's starting to wash out all that land in between. So eventually that's all going to collapse into the river. Good morning, Sandra. I hope you're well. So yeah, it's rather unfortunate, but that is definitely flooding. I'll show you the island part as well, and then I'll rest under this bridge where it's nice brick bridge, railway bridge. So again, even here it's all underwater. This is a nice dry bit, so I think I'm going to stay under here. And at least I can monitor the water levels as well. What's the sound and picture quality like, everyone? I hope it's okay. So yeah, all that island, that's all sank underwater. Oh, definitely is, Lou. It's going to take about a week for this to go down with how much water's here. And just here, you can actually see it's actually starting to ebb and flow. The ripples on the water, it's definitely increasing. Sound and picture's good. Thank you, Dorothy. Appreciate that. So this could be one of the areas for when it's raining. And if we zoom across to the edge there, you'll be able to see it is actually raining. Good morning, Darth. Hope you're well. Welcome in. I know you're new here. So this is not the Thames Valley, this is actually in Yorkshire. I'm a mudlarker in the north part of England. No, sorry, we won't have that in here. Thanks, Lou. we won't have scammers. Anybody that's not pleasant or trying to do sales and things like that, you're gone. Good morning, Sonal. Hope you're well. But it's always the same thing. Around this time of year, you get people trying to do scam sales, things like that, rented accommodations. It's just not on. So if anybody sees anything like that in chat, it's definitely not being permitted, and therefore it has to be got rid of. We've got 11 in with 4 likes. To those that's pressed the like, I do appreciate it. And then we've got an old beacon up there. Yep, same Lou, but you know what? The closer we get to Christmas time, the more you're going to see it. So I have seen it in other groups as well, but it's the first time here. It's definitely raging. I've recorded a video already, so you can see what the water's like a bit further upstream, and I ain't going further down because it's a long way to get back to the buses. So I'll record again a bit closer to town centre, and then the city centre as well, and we can go from there. But good morning, good afternoon and good evening to everybody around the world. It's Lee at Magnetic North Adventures. Hope you're all doing well. So today we're just having a general chit chat, showing you the conditions of the river going from there really. I might walk up a bit more. It has stopped raining now, so that's a good thing. I thought you would, Lou, you know. But yeah, as you can see from that wall over there, that's definitely starting to fall into the water a bit more. Thanks for posting those, Dorothy. Big dogs. But I hope you're all doing well. I did manage to recover a few pieces of pottery a bit further up, and a piece of a leather boot, and those will be featured in the video. And a couple of bottles from the other location as well. But as you can see, the further we walk up, the more you can see it's raging. Got white waters over there. Sonal, I hope you're feeling better now. It's never good being not well. Good morning, Nikki. How are you doing? We're just showing people the flood waters. The city near me is actually starting to flood again. So as you can see, this island is underwater. All of that is where my previous videos have all been filmed. Good morning, Colleen. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. Sorry about that, folks. I just had some water on the lens. I'm going to have another sit down up here in a minute, and then I'll stay there whilst I'm live. But yeah, let's all send blessings over to Sonal, please. I want him to be extremely well before it's Christmas and season's festivities. So I'm just preparing an area to sit on. Basically, I've got this here is a 10-ton steel ingot. So I'm going to sit on that. Just to put a carrier bag down, that's it. So we have got a scrapyard at the side of us. So it might be a bit noisy. That's it. So I'm just letting you all know that good morning, Raspberry Hedgehog, hope you're well, welcome in. Just showing people the flooded river, having a general chat today. But yeah, as I say, I just wanted to show you the river, have a general chat. We're in between a storm at the moment. It was supposed to stop yesterday, and unfortunately this part of Yorkshire has not stopped. This is Yorkshire, England, and there's a lot more water starting to rise in that river. It's getting to a point that much more water, and it's going to be rather worrying, to be honest, because some of the city centre might actually flood as well. Somerset the same, yeah. I heard that Kent's got it rough as well. But it'll be okay, you know. 2007, 2017, very, very bad floods. So next year it's anticipated that there's going to be the prelude to another one come through, and I'm hoping I'm not in the area at the time. It seems to be every 10 years you get a major flood, and when that happens, even this walkway that I'm stood and sat on goes underwater. So that's a 20 feet increase of water at that point. So yeah, the storm was supposed to have gone yesterday, and it hasn't. It's actually grew stronger. So I know for a fact that this afternoon there's going to be a lot more rain, a lot more water coming into that watercourse. So I just thought I'd do a really quick report on it and show you what was going on, and just have a general chat. So Thursday I won't be live because I am at the hospital. I've got my physiotherapy to do for my back and sciatic nerve. So that's why we're live today. Now, I got it wrong. I thought I was having an appointment on Monday, and that wasn't the case. I got to the hospital, I looked at the letter, and no, I got the wrong day. So I hope you stay safe down there, Raspberry, and all your family as well. So the weather forecasters definitely got the weather wrong. It was supposed to be really bright sunshine today, and the rest of the week. But this is the tail end of the storm. Now, knowing the area, I reckon it's going to be another 6 hours of heavy winds. Currently 20-mile-an-hour winds here, and lots of rain coming through. And then you've got 3 days of backwash from rivers, hills, fields draining into this particular river course. We're definitely going to stay safe, so really appreciate all your well wishers out there. Thanks for posting David's link, Lou, really appreciate that. Would it be possible if somebody could drop Colleen's link and Raspberry Hedgehog, please, if possible? I can't do it whilst I'm on the live, otherwise it kicks me out. But yeah, it's mild here. We're currently at 52 Fahrenheit, which is good for this time of year. It's just we're getting a lot of the rain and obviously the winds and the storms. So in other news, Mr. Neen says to say hello to everybody. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Dorothy. I really do appreciate that. Can we have Sono's link up as well, please? As I say, I support everybody that supports in here. But yeah, I've actually been looking at engagement rings and wedding rings. I do apologise about the noise, folks. It is the work of the industrial city. But yeah, I'm actually engaged now, Raspberry, to Mr. Neen, and we will be getting married next year. We're going to do a YouTube wedding. Right, I think, folks, I'm going to move down a bit more, because unfortunately it must be weigh-in time at the scrapyard, and they're tipping all the metal out of the containers. So let me move back down to the bridge. It's a little bit quieter down there. But yeah, we've got a bit of a break actually, so that's always good news. Is the picture still good where we are? We're not pixelated? Let me go over here where it a bit better off. There we go. All good. Thanks, Dorothy. So I do appreciate when people let me know if it's pixelated or not, and that way I can improve the picture quality for future lives. Yeah, Deneen's amazing. I'm trying to get people to check her out and go and look at her channel as well. She does support the community a lot. So I'm actually looking at engagement rings with precious stones in, things like that. I can't really say too much in case Deneen's listening in the background, but I've come across 3 that I like, and I really do think that Deneen would actually like those as well. But the wedding rings are going to be meteorite based or dinosaur bone based. So they're going to be really, really nice. There you go, Raspberry. So you already know who I mean with Deneen. And she said to say to everybody she's doing okay at the moment. The weather's cold over there. It's Alaska, it's expected. But at least she's okay. Well, Lou, a ring is a ring, isn't it? You know, plastic, whatever, it's there. So I'm glad that you found one. But yeah, I'm having a look at maybe going along the silver line or a different type of metal and things like that. Good morning, Shirley. Hope you're doing well. Just showing people how high the river's got. As you can see on camera, it's still raining. And that's still increasing. All the islands have sunk. All the treasure islands are all underwater. So I'd like to give a massive shout out also to all my members. You keep me inspired, and that enables me to do extra content as well. So there will be a video next week of this particular flood, and then hopefully the week after that I'll have actually got down there when the water's gone and I get to find things. But yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be silver with something green as a gemstone for the engagement ring, and then meteorite metal, nickel, with silver and rose gold for the wedding ring. Good morning, West Country. How are you doing? As you can see, all the mudlark zones, though, there's no chance. Totally underwater. Yeah, no problem, Shirley. As I say, I don't mind who knows about it. Just one of those. I don't get to go to a lot of channels too often because I'm concentrating on getting well, but I don't mind. But even though this is raging and increasing, it's a beautiful, beautiful sound to the environment. But do you know what? I really wish I could show people the 3 rings that I picked out. But I can't. That's Deneen's thing to do. So as soon as Deneen gets the ring, most likely she's going to be doing a video on it. So that's something to look forward to on her channel. You know yourself, Sonal, it takes time when it's nerves, and I use this railing to support me, so that's a good thing. But even at this distance, it's a long way back to the bus when you're aching. Nice. Platinum's nice. I like that. But yeah, it's definitely starting to pour down now. But I will still have a video up on Wednesday that was recorded 3 weeks ago. And as I say, I'll put today's video up for next week. So there will be at least some content. There's definitely no chance of getting to any bottle dig sites just yet. But yeah, it's all going to be a very productive area, this, in a week's time. Oh look! Down here we've got Wilson! Wilson! Come back, Wilson! Wilson! Don't leave! No, Wilson! Oh, it's gone. So I'm sure you all know the particular movie quote there. I do love the Tom Hanks things. We've got to have a laugh, haven't we? But there's moments like that you just can't actually make up at all. And Lou's helicopter, at least that was actually recovered before this flood took it away to a watery grave. So that's all good. Take care, Raspberry. I'll see you again soon. Have a good day. Good morning, mainly off grid. Hope you're well. Yeah, Lou, definitely. It's these unplanned moments in life that you've just got to keep smiling and enjoy things, you know. So yeah, this water, there's definitely a 10 to 12 foot increase on this particular section. Just here, this particular tree is normally 8 to 10 feet. It's had 4 feet of water at the bottom, and you can see there's been rubbish all the way up the side as well. Thank you very much again, Raspberry. So I'm going to try and get up here, get under some tree cover. I'm always alright, Lou. As you know, we've all escaped from the funny farm. Good morning, Taylor. Hope you're okay. You're going to see some really rough waters in a minute. Good morning, Gittin. Hope you're okay. Not too bad down here. Are you ready, folks? As you see, all that island at the back there is all sunk. Oh, Lou's always behaving. Just when she's not, she's not. Take care then, West Country. Thanks for coming in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up this way a bit, and then I'm going to show you how fast the water really is going, and then I'm going to log out, go and get the shopping that I need to do whilst I'm in the city, and then go back home to keep dry. I mean, this tree just isn't enough to keep you dry. Right then, folks, are you ready to see the torrents and the waves? Because you will be doing. Let's do this point here. You can see the island at the back still sinking. I hope nobody's got motion sickness. Oh, that's not all of it. So if I come up just a few more meters, you can see just how bad that water is. So once I get a couple more meters now, you'll start to see that waves start to appear. Yeah, this is a good spot to show you. So you can see the waves appearing. And then one more final bit to show you all. And then I'm going to have to cut out because I'll be getting close to the scrapyard where they're tipping all the metal. So just around this little corner, I mean just here, if I stop, you can see them waves are rolling. Take care, Sonal. Thanks for coming in. And at this point here, you're going to see it really, really bad in a second. Hold on to your hats, folks. There we go. And I'll show you the waterfall. Be safe, Sonal. I hope you're well soon. This is a major river. This is the River Don. This is the same river where the cannons were found. And all the cannonballs. There we go, you can see just how bad it is at that angle. And there, the island underwater. Massive trees washing in. And just how much water is going over there. No, sadly not, Lou. Sadly not. Just some information and the types of wildlife we get here. That heron still sat there. Even that heron has had to move since I got here. It was another metre further closer to the weir. And now it's had to retreat. Right then folks, I'm gonna get going. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go and get home, be nice and safe and dry. Thanks for clicking that like button, and I do have a premiere on Wednesday, and I'll see you again live on Sunday. Thanks for joining everyone. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now everyone.